Hello, this is Babby Visuals, and today I'll be going over my past sketchbooks and going through day 1 through 100. This is the third book I'm on. I mean, I have a cover, so it's a sleeve and some I'm able to replace, but this is the third book I have. This is book 1, and this is book 2, which we'll get to in the next milestone video. Yeah. So I've drawn for 267 days, and today is day 268. And it's just in the morning, and later this afternoon I'll be working on today's portrait. But this is day 1 of when I started this journey to draw every day. This is a drawing of, and I can show my books as well, kind of get a behind the scenes. I have a lot of different books that I reference from, you know, little Michelangelo, little Caravaggio, a Villa Borghese book. But this was actually the reference for day 1. You can tell. I mean, I was off with the proper perspective and the nose and the cheekbone, but same earring, you know. Yeah. I still like day 1 a lot. And if we were to go through, you know, in my previous video, we went to day 30. But, you know, this is day 30 actually. And I had some good drawings in between, some that really caught perspective and caught the good, you know, essence, I think, from the drawings. And we had some bad ones as well. Anyways, today will be a continuation. We're going to be talking about day 31 through 100 and going through that. So this is day 30. This is a self-portrait-esque. It's not what I look like, but I think it was one of my first beards where instead of drawing the actual like shape of the beard, I just drew lines. So I definitely have some progress to be made. This could be Kendall Jenner. I'm not positive. I'll try to remember who this is my buddy, Isaac. He kind of looks like that. I think it's esque. This is a pro soccer player. I forget who, but that was what I was doing today. I don't know who this is, but as you can tell, this guy has a massive chin. This couldn't be a person, so I'll give it credit, but Adam's apple and shading is just, I didn't really pick a light source, and so that's one thing that I really need to continue working on is proper shading and light sourcing. I think this was one of my first anime photos. I forget who this was, but someone had X eyes, and this was really a chunk hair, which has helped, I think, with my modern drawings for my most present day. I don't know who this is, but it's looking a bit Neanderthal. Hats are difficult. I will be the first to say. I should have had more perspective on the hat, or drawn the hat first and then put the head around it, because I think the hat's a bit more of a focus on this. This is Steve Buscemi. I play games, and I often ask people or teammates who I'm playing with what I should draw for the day, and that was Steve Buscemi. That was one day. I don't know who that is. This is just like the previous ones. I realize I draw, well, I never really use the same reference, but ooh. Ooh. What day is this? This is day 42. I don't know what happened that day, but I like this one. So I'm still doing erasing the pencil. I'm not exactly sure what day I decide to stop erasing pencil to try to add more detail, but I do like the clean black and white lines. It helps focus a bit more. Also PV, that's my logo, the little P and then the V additional. Ooh, I believe this is David. I think this is the reference. You can kind of see it. I think I got a pretty good hair. Just this little subtle detail to show there's length in the hair, and the hair is so simple, but this was a really good hair portrait. It's also, you know, that stance is one of the most default stances there are for portrait references. So I'm pretty fairly confident in that style. This one, I don't know what that one is. My shading on noses isn't great. I know you're supposed to do, you know, shading on the bottom for the most part because light's always coming from the top. But yeah, difficult. You can also see the eraser shavings in the spine of the book. This is a good one. I like when I utilize the page. I think because my book isn't that small in perspective to my hand, you know. I like when I utilize the page. I think, oh my god, I think this is this. And I just drew this yesterday on day 267. So, you know, we'll do a little comparison. I mean, if not comparison, why not? Let's see. I'd say we're improving. I'm happy with that. Not bad. I mean, in comparison, it's a lot better. Proportions are so off, but head shape isn't identical. Hair has gone almost a little more sloppy, but the pencils I'm keeping on, maybe I'll go back to erasing and doing more clean line drawings. Yeah, I should do that, or at least add some color shading with a watercolor pen. But yeah, and we'll get to that comparison, you know, later on. But we're working towards day 100. Day 100, that's over 3 months of drawing every day. It's pretty ridiculous. This could be Freddie Mercury. I think I rewatched Bohemian Rhapsody, I don't know. The eyes are such a important part of the drawing. Oh, this one's creepy. I don't know who that is, but it's a little scary. I also like looking back at my drawings, at least the posts on social media. I think this was me. I think this is another self-portrait. I wore my glasses that day. This one's pretty good. I think I also shaved my beard at that time. I don't got that much of a chin, but this one's good. I think the glasses were really good on this one. This is a good proportionate one. This one's a bit bug-eyed, and my shading over the eyelids is rough. Hair's still, it's a work in progress. Oh my god, and the beard especially. I didn't know how to draw beards. I was still just doing scratch lines. One of the biggest critiques I've gotten that's been really helpful for me is to not do, you know, lines up and like don't just scribble. It's good to just do consecutive lines in one direction. That'll help keep the page clean and not scratchy. Yeah, but I was saying 3 months drawing every day, over 3 months, it's pretty ridiculous. I don't know how I've done it, but I want to keep it up and I want to improve. My drawings have, this one's fun. I don't know who this is, but this hat almost seems papal. I probably drew it from one of the books I had showed earlier. So it definitely seems like a Catholic priest or something. A bishop. Ooh, I'm pretty sure this was Thanksgiving Day, and I was this is definitely was. I was really, really tipsy to the point where I don't remember drawing, but but I did it like a routine. I had to. My goodness, this one's hilarious. You can just tell the eyes are whack. The actual video, I'm breathing heavy into the thing. I think it's hilarious. Man, I've done a lot of portraits. I feel maybe in 20% I can see a person in them, but for the most part it just seems like a little drawn character for me. Oh, I do know day 100 is the second Santa Claus, so we are going until we see the second Santa. I'm not exactly sure what day I'm on, but I've done a lot. Oh, you can see I'm starting to leave pencil Yeah, I'd gotten a feedback that it needed more detail, and so somebody recommended leaving pencil. I should erase the guidelines and then leave just the behind the shade. This is a good portrait. Yeah. But I've also, on a note for the future, I'll be getting a scanner so I can scan all my portraits. And then being a designer with, I have a BA in graphic design, I plan to compile them into kind of different artwork and compilations of sorts. I want to make them into some type of artwork. I don't know. This is a cool one. I remember I drew the initial portrait. I think it was this top one, and it was just bad. And so I decided to make more abstract. This video did well, I believe. It's a little short. Oh man, the neck. My cross hatching is a bit embarrassing, I will say. Wow. These are so. This one's rough. God, I struggle with when I'm looking at a reference photo, usually a photo of something, and I see the chin. And there's no definitive like chin line. It's kind of a blurred. It's just like shading. I shouldn't be drawing the straight line. I should probably just doing small shading to just differentiate between the spaces. But when I do the chin line and then the cross lines, it loses its goodness. This is Charlie Kirk. Yeah. This one is not good. Rest in peace. I don't know exactly what he did or really what he believed in, but I don't want to be political or anyways. People were requesting political stuff for a while. And so he was a late addition to the book. I like this hair. I like how big it is. It's kind of punky. Also, details of earrings I should do more. I'm a fan. I have a few piercings myself, and I like the look of them. The eyes on this almost look upside down, They totally do look upside down. But it's still a work in progress. This could be, oh my God, he did Dune. Timothy Chalamet. Whoa. I've been looking at Timothy Chalamet recently because the Knicks games, Knicks in 5, currently 3-1, really shows when I record this so late. This one's cool. This one looks like the dude could be, but it's really off on proportions. Now we're closing in. We're almost at day 100. This is day 97, 98. A really smaller portrait. I mean, if you compare it, to something like this, it holds different. This having white space actually has a lot of contrast. I need to play around with the sizing more. Maybe I should do a whole, 2-page portrait as well. I could do some fun stuff. This is Christmas Eve, day 99. I don't know how it happened, but day 100, here it is, was 100 days. And this was Christmas Day. Santa Claus, I had to force the hat in. I should have just gone off the page, but yeah. It's hard to believe. I have a lot more drawings to go through, so if you would like to, hear more about my drawing process, I can talk about that in the next milestone video. If you want to see more of my, drawing progress, let me know. Once I am up to date with my book, I will be doing more along the lines of videos of what I sketched that day, because this has been a great habit and it's been a great thing to learn about how to do portraits and just draw consistently, but it's also restricted me from just drawing in my free time because I felt the need to record it. And so I want to do more of drawing and just showing what I drew on the day so I can draw more in real life. And on that note, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more and have a fantastic day. Please subscribe. Ciao.